Welcome to Roanoke, seen only on Cox 9. I'm your host, Kiana Price-Wade. It's time to get out that ski jacket, pull on your boots, and head down the mountain. The Roanoke Ski Club is planning winter ski trips. Here to tell us more about the club and how you can take part in upcoming events are Roanoke Ski Club spokesperson Bill Brewster, Stephen Springs, Pennsylvania trip leader, Peggy Leister, and snowshoe trip leader Karen Deere. Thank you all for stopping by today. Or I guess sloping by today. Now, how exactly did the Roanoke Ski Club get started?
The ski club has been around for quite a while, since 1963. And it was started by a gentleman named Frank Kohler, who was actually the president of WDBJ Roanoke Radio.
Okay.
And he met another gentleman, Sepp Kober, who was the head leader up at Snowshoe, and they got together and decided that Roanoke needed an association to get people to go to ski, and so they got together. And Mr. Kober was also the founder of Freestyle as well.
Okay.
So they got together and really got things moving.
Wonderful. Now, what are the benefits of being a member?
For me, and I think for most of the people in the ski club, it's the relationships and the friendships that you garner. It's you can go skiing by yourself, and it is fun, but it really makes it a rich experience when you have people who you can do it with. So I would say the friendships that you get from the ski club are the best thing.
And in most cases, your first time you're kind of amongst strangers, and then you become friends after doing several trips.
Exactly. And the ski club also has happy hours that you can come to. Anyone can come to. You don't have to be a member.
Oh.
As also with the meetings.
Now, what type of events do you have throughout the year?
Well, we have obviously during the winter time is a preponderance of events, and we do a fair number of trips both locally out west, and we do some international trips as well. During the summertime, we have hikes and biking excursions. We have visitations to some of the local wineries and things like that. We also have happy hours all throughout the year, and then we have a schedule of meetings that start usually in September, I think it was October this year, and run through March, and people can come and they can listen to about the trips, past and future, what has happened, what people liked and didn't like, and discuss possibilities for the next year as well.
Now, you guys have a lot of trips scheduled this coming winter.
We do. Where
exactly is the club going?
Well, I've got a list here. It's quite a few. We've got a number of western trips. We're going to Vail, Whitefish, Montana, Taos. We're going to Innsbruck, February. In February, we've got Snowmass, Jackson Hole, and we've got a heli-skiing trip going to Revelstoke, British Columbia in March.
Now, how do you normally travel? Through bus trip or
Well,
carpool?
we also, it depends on the type of trip. We also have two local trips. We've got a snowshoe trip, and we've got a Seven Springs trip, which is typically bus-oriented. The other trips are flights, and the club handles all of the logistics with that, all the transfers, all the tickets, etc. So and you also have with these two young ladies, they're examples. You have a trip leader who handles all the problems that may come up.
Wonderful. So then you're not out there alone, and you know someone knows the ropes and can help you through any. I'm sure there's no dilemmas that ever occur, but just in case, So do you have to be a member in order to participate in the ski club events?
The trips you do, you have to, but memberships are, I think it's this year, a family membership for the year is $40, and a single membership is $30. So the cost really isn't prohibitive. But the happy hours, any of the meetings, are open. Of course, any of the local trips to the wineries or things, we encourage people who are not members to come to those things so they can meet people, again, garner those relationships, though encourage them to join.
Right. Now, how great of a skier do you have to be?
Well, that's another good thing about the ski club, that they're all levels of skiers. You have experts, you have beginners. There's always someone to ski with if you want, but you don't have to. You can ski by yourself or go to dinner by yourself or whatever you choose, but there's always someone to ski at your level with.
Cool, because I don't know, I'm on the bunny slopes or tubing. That's great too. Now, how can our viewers get more information about the Roanoke Ski Club?
Well, the best way to do that is to look at the website, which is roanokeskiclub.org. It's all one word, and it's a fairly large and informative site. And with that, I would encourage people, again, to come to some of the happy hours and some of the meetings, and instead of just having a static screen in front of them, talk to some of the people and see what their experiences have been.
Absolutely. How long have you been a part of the?
At least almost 10 years now.
Wow. Ladies?
I joined last year, and my first experience was the trip I'm leading this year, Seven Springs.
Oh, wonderful.
And I am new this year. I haven't skied in 20 years. So I'm excited about leading the trip to Snowshoe because I want to also bring in more cross-country, and at Snowshoe I want to include people more into the snowboarding or the tubing. You don't have to just do alpine skiing.
Right, right.
And let's broaden it out and have fun, and it's a nice close trip.
Wonderful.
Because it's only up in West Virginia.
That's it. Well, a wide range of levels and experience, and thank you guys so much for stopping by and visiting us today.
Thank you.
Great.
You can find out more about the Roanoke Ski Club events and other happenings on the Cox Community Calendar coming up at the break. I'm Kiana Price Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9.